Here we got Dementia, which is a product of the IFC Midnight Screen Factory collaboration. This is on Blu-ray. I believe it's already on Blu-ray. Pretty simple, but it's an effective story, I would say. It features, I believe, Gene Jones, who was the lead guy here. He was in The Sacrament from Ty West. You might remember him. He plays a war vet that I believe has a stroke, and after his stroke he starts developing these dementia symptoms, which of course brings his son and her daughter to bring a caregiver into the home to take care of him. But then things start happening. He starts having these weird dreams and stuff like that, and then weird things are happening in the home, and you never really know if it's because of his dementia and his symptoms he gets from that, or if it's actually the caregiver doing some sinister stuff. And the movie kind of toys with you at times to try to make you try to realize, is that really what's going on? Is it her? Is it him? Is it something else? And it's really more of a thriller, I guess, than a horror film. It kind of drags along a little bit, but it ends up being effective, I think, at least before it ends. Even if the twist on it, which I guess you could call it a twist, it's a little bit predictable. You kind of see it going that way, but it's still a fun enough ride to get there. And like I said, that guy, Gene Jones, he's a really good actor. I thought he was really good in The Sacrament, and he does a really good job here. The girl that plays the caregiver, this is, of course, a DVD and Blu-ray combo pack, as you see here, but the girl that plays the caregiver, which her name I'm lost on right now, she does a good job at it. Really, acting is one of the strong points of this one, I think. There's not really a bloodbath, although there is some blood and gore here and there. It seems to be effective when it is used. There are some other things that happens involving pets and stuff that's kind of graphic, but like I said, it was interesting enough for me. I don't know if it's something you're going to go back and revisit a lot, but the once over with it was entertaining, and it was fun trying to figure out exactly where it was going to go. And I don't know, I kind of figured where it was heading before it got there, but maybe that's me. I say a million of these things, so I don't know. It wasn't a bad movie. It was a fun movie. Don't know if I'd call it one of the year's best or if I'm going to revisit it, but for what it was, a good once over, it's fine. And I don't really see no extras listed on the back of this, and if memory serves me correctly, I think it's pretty bare bones. I think a lot of these tend to be bare bones, but it is the Blu-ray and the DVD, and they really do a pretty creative thing with the whole dementia thing, which is an awful thing in general, but they do a good job of bringing it into the horror thriller fold and making a pretty compelling story for what it is, even though it is a bit flawed. So that's Dementia. I believe it's out already from IFC Midnight and Screen Factory, but if you were on the fence about seeing it, I think if you can get it cheap somewhere and give it a watch, then it's worth getting, especially if you like Gene Jones, because he gives another good performance here. But it probably isn't something you're going to keep reaching back to too often, but that doesn't mean it isn't worth a watch.